Hello everybody. Today I have an opportunity to explore this 1993 Chevy C 3500 gasoline owned by a buddy of mine. He's in the background right now, and it's the same guy who provided this little beauty right here, this Lexus RX 300. So
one extreme to the other.
Yep, he's got everything. You got this crossover. You got this monster looking of a truck, which is a combination of a lot of different things. And there's some interesting customization that's happening, and we're going to explore. And here's the engine, and we're going to start it up a little later. So this truck had an interesting life. It was owned by the late father of the owner, of the current owner, and you know, this was used for work, but it looks like in the previous life this was some sort of a custom job that somebody did.
A lot of people call it toy hauler. It might have been a
toy hauler. Let's call it that. Looks like the tube is missing out of here. Yeah, it's missing. Okay, all right. See, it's the little technical knowledge that I have. It's got to have a tube. All right, so let's look at this. And there are some planes flying overhead. So first of all, the first thing I noticed was the stripe. It's like, forget about the giant truck. Let's talk about the stripe. Yeah, obviously this is not factory, but it is beautiful. I mean, it's got a few, you know, nicks and scratches, but keep in mind this.
It's growing on me.
Yeah,
I didn't like it at first. And if it was a sticker, I wouldn't be at. I mean, this is painted on. It's not. It's
painted on. It's done very well.
I agree.
No, like bleeding lines, are very, very minimal.
It's straight.
Yeah, it is straight. It's interesting how it's not red, white, and blue. It's red, gray, and blue. That's an interesting color combo. It is a dually. We see that right here. You can kind of see the whole sideline of this thing. You know, it needs a bit of work. Obviously, when trucks are, you know, bought for real labor type of deal, you know, people do have a tendency of bumping into a few things here and there. Yeah, I like these little marker lights. Love that. It's got one of those gooseneck trailer attachments, so that's nice. The stripe does continue. Everything is on this side as well. I'm gonna walk around it, but I also want to point out a little bit here. It's got this fiberglass kind of a fender flare attachment, which obviously somebody did hit, and I'll try and capture it from the other side, but you know, overall it is very nice. Also, this toolbox got added on. Very nice accessory. Let's see if I can get it. Yep, easy enough to open one hand. Yep. So yeah, this proves that obviously it's got tools in there as intended. It's lockable. Very nice and easy and smooth to close. All right, let me try and get it on the other side. And I'm filming it on the day when all of this good snow we got is melting away. So, all right, okay, here we go. Yep. So that's kind of what I try to film before. Yeah, you can actually see the little fibers right there. So yeah, it's too bad, but once again, you know, it is what it is. So he will be working on getting that repaired. All right, let's see, captured from this side. All right, let's take a look inside here. So the little bottom mirrors needs replaced. All right. Ugh. Ooh. All right. Let's see.
The handles.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. This is one of those days when this little white attachment comes in handy. Yep. All right, so what do we got? So we got a 93 Chevy truck. So obviously it's got 93 Chevy truck type of instrumentation. I liked it. I always loved the full-size, kind of full instrumentation where you have all the needles. Obviously this is pre any type of screen. You got 130,000 miles, which is for the year, it's nothing. This needle seemed to be living a life of its own here. This one kind of fell off the cliff too, so it's interesting there. But overall, I mean, the seats are very comfy, by the way. Look at this. It's got these old school, you know, very stuffed seats. So even for a work truck, and keep in mind, this is a work truck after all. You know, here's for your crew back there. A few bits and pieces are missing, but overall it's in pretty good shape. And I'll point a few things out. So obviously, being a work truck, there's a few things that, you know, obviously these little screws don't necessarily have to be there, but I think these are. It's kind of how they attach, the little hexagonal screws. This door card is falling off a little bit, but you do have, you know, quote unquote luxuries like the, you know, power windows, power locks, very nice and powerful sounding. They've got the foot brake right there. Yeah, these old school light switches, interesting too, with the scrolly wheel. Does remind me of a town car scrolly wheel. So it's interesting also here. So I just spoke obviously with the owner. So the original radio was here, but this got removed, and it's nicely covered here. So turned it into a little cubby. But how the radio is done, obviously, and aftermarket, it comes with this accessory plate that covered it all up, and so it moved because. Although he said you can still get like aftermarket sized, like this size, you know, replacement head units, but you know, this is much more, and I guess much easier to get in the head unit that you want. It's got auto climate control, which must have been, you know, kind of a sought after option back then. I love these little buttons and everything, because like I said, you don't see these things like this anymore. You know, different shapes too, I guess, to distinguish them from everything else. You can kind of do it at a glance or by memory. Ashtray with cigarette, although this car does not really smell like smoke at this time, at this moment. All right, look at this. Wow. Very interesting stuff. All right, glove box. Oh, there you go. Huh. You know, I never understood why, you know, quote-unquote cup holders were like this. It's like, it's not a cup holder. Yeah, it's a tray, but if the car is moving, the thing is going to fly out of there. But it's interesting how they used, and a lot of cars back in the day had that. They got some sort of stickers here for how much you can load. Oh, it's got the options tag or whatever these are called, so you can see what all the options are on your vehicle. It's nice how they stuck it in here. Well, I guess a lot of times they are stuck in the glove, in the trunk. Well, this thing doesn't have a trunk, so that makes sense. Let's see, is this a little cubby? Oh, okay, no, these are your fuses. Okay, fuses are right here. Got some blank switches. So obviously this thing, because it wasn't super duper luxury, you know, it does have some blank switches in here and here, and I don't know, maybe some transfer case buttons, although I'm not sure if that was a thing. You do have some sort of a, not quite sure what that is. Trailer brake assist or something? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm gonna find out. But yeah, overall needs a little bit of love and support, but overall this thing is not bad. Not just a blank plate here. Yeah, for your garage door opener, got sunglasses holder, you got some other kind of a cubby thing, I think more for garage door opener. Yep, right there. Still got a few bits and pieces missing, but you know what? Overall, I'm sitting here. I mean, it is nice and comfy, I tell you. Oh, okay. So some of the parts are actually in here. So it's a work in progress. Oh, ashtray. So this must have been from elsewhere in the vehicle. See, I can't open it with one hand. So you know what? It appears to be stuck. Either that or I'm weak, or both. Okay. Yeah, the armrest. Very nice. Alright, so maybe if I start it up. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Off. Alright. nice and loud. Hey, but you know, sounds like the truck should. Let's see. The smell too. I mean, the smell is nice. The smell is definitely nice. Oh yeah, okay, there you go. So that ashtray was actually here, so that makes sense. Oh, because it was opening up a different way. All right, yeah, very roomy too. All right, well, nice.
It's thirsty. It's awesome. It drinks a lot of gas. And it's got an exhaust. Like,
Wait, so it's not a hybrid? That's a different story on its own. That's a light? Okay. And it can be taken out?
yes.
Wow. Maybe it's okay if it's a pain.
No. Oh, here it is.
Ah, oh! Okay.
Oh, look, I gotta check my what?
And it's out. Okay. I've never seen one on a cord before.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there you go. Okay. And it's magnetic?
I thought it was.
No. Okay, well, hey, I've never seen this before. So.
I gotta reel it in.
Oh, okay. Wow.
My red truck, it was broken when I got it. So my brother bought one on eBay, and I can't get the eBay one to work. So yeah, man. Oh, there it goes. Old plastic.
Where did that come from?
The little holder that held it on, held it in.
It almost looks like it can flip back up. Yeah. Okay. All right.
One more thing.
Okay. All right, well, let's shut this beast. It does look menacing.
Yeah, I don't think the grill would have been. Well, I guess I got homework to do. Like this, I'm 90% sure that this is a diesel bumper, because the diesel had these inlets for more air. Whoever had it, whatever reason they thought it was cool. Yeah. Well, a lot of guys think it's cool.
Hey, it looks cool, no matter what it is. Okay, well, so here's a look. You know, not the standard vehicle that you guys usually see on this channel, but you know me, I'm a sucker for anything that's older and cooler. So here we go, a giant truck. Why not?
Supplement the bonus video. You can do another time. You can do the 90.
Okay, all right. This will be for next time. See you, everybody. Thank you.